Right into this Last of Us 2 nonsense. So, we got some Last of Us 2 stuff here to talk about. Let me pull it up here. They're doing the whole review thing. You know how people review stuff and give it a glowing review before it's even out to, I don't know, falsely inflate it. We don't know. But if you go to the PlayStation Store here, it's all 5-star reviews. This game isn't out yet. It's not released until June 19th. They're all 5-star reviews though. And apparently there's from what people were telling me, it is a glitch or something, or a bug that allows you to review a game from pre-ordering it. And 725 people so far. Let me refresh this, see if it's jumped up see if it's changed. 725 people have reviewed this, giving it 5 stars. Because this game is so good that it's being review bombed before it's even out. Oh yeah, we used to see this all the time on She-Ra and on Star Wars and on all of these things where they would have a movie reviewed before it's released. Well, now I guess they're doing it with video games too. Raiden Roach says paid likes. That's what I'm thinking too. Captain April thinks the thread's gonna get shut down. Well, here's the thing. I'm not giving any spoilers of the game. I'm really not gonna give any spoilers of this game. I'm not talking about anything other than... Here we go. And I am recording this right now, so you guys can see 100%. This will be clipped and going up later. How can you review a game before it's released? Is it really that good, or is this just to kind of give you a little bit of a boost? Because I see this all the time, and this is the same type of thing that I question in the movies, especially the Disney movies, especially remember back when Captain Marvel was getting all of those perfect reviews from all these verified ticket purchasers. Remember, they had to change Rotten Tomatoes even. They're like, oh, no, you have to buy a ticket for the movie. But then you were getting theater owners saying, yeah, we've got 25 tickets down in the front where nobody sits, and none of the people showed up. So what kind of a marketing budget would be able to easily go in and buy those tickets online and then just not show up? I mean, super simple, you would think, in practice and in theory. So that's what I would assume happened. Now, I, of course, don't have any proof of that, other than maybe the articles calling out Captain Marvel for the empty theaters, which I can just do a quick search of. New reports of empty theaters. Here we go. This is from John Trent, March 13th, 2019. I remember this because I was there and I was paying attention to this. So, from Bounding into Comics, empty theaters add to the movie's controversy. So, they were allegedly going in, and now, of course, we can't prove it, but the Captain Marvel report from my local theater is shocking. Out of 22 showings on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, there were more than 570 empty seats from advanced ticket buying who never showed up. While on Sunday, there were only 4 no-shows for the movie all day. The manager claimed he'd never seen anything like this in 20 years, more than 20 years. Hundreds and hundreds of tickets were purchased online, but buyers never arrived to watch the film. Now, this is all anecdotal. The box office totals for Captain Marvel are fake, according to this person. And, of course, we keep seeing this. There's, nobody. At my local theater on Friday night, it was empty. How easy would that be just to go in and... it's all similar. It's called rigging numbers, Greg Kirby says. Well, that's what I was thinking. Movie marketing budgets should be investigated by the SEC. Absolutely. So I'm just wondering how easy it is to go in, and why do I bring this up? Well, because Rotten Tomatoes did a thing where they had to fix who was allowed to even review these movies, because they were saying, oh, you guys are review bombing it. You're not even buying tickets to the movie and you're review bombing it. Well, all right. So how easy it is just to buy a verified ticket and write a review on Fandango that's positive. It'd be really, really easy to do that. And it'd probably be really, really easy to do that with The Last of Us Part 2 on their PlayStation thing before it's even released. That's all I'm saying. I'm just calling BS on it now, because seriously, the game's not even out yet. So if 700 people are giving this a 5-star review, review before it's even out yet, that's suspicious and you know it. If you're going to be doing these sort of little numbers, padding out your reviews, your ratings, and I know that this is how a lot of these companies get bonuses. Let's talk a little bit about some of the more controversial stuff over at Naughty Dog, about some of the crunch that goes on over there. Now, this is one of those sort of horribly mismanaged, in my opinion, gaming companies that causes such a kerfuffle behind the scenes to where people feel like they shouldn't even go home, because if they don't get their part of their game done, then the other people can't get their part of their game done who are working on it, and pretty much everybody is under all this tension and stress. They can't go home to their loved ones because they're under this tremendous amount of pressure to get these games done at least as much as they can before release, to just have a 3 gigabyte update by the time you download the thing anyway, which we all know happens in these AAA games. This is why I don't buy a whole lot of AAA games. Rarely do I buy them anymore, at least until they go used or down under $20. Because of this crap. I get tired of these companies. And not only that, between them striking channels for talking about other channels being struck, between all this nonsense, they're like, oh, we don't want any spoilers. What are you going to spoil? Come on, it's another fast zombie shooter with another... Seriously, The Last of Us 1 was like the 500th thing where you have to go and protect the kid and save the kid because the kid is in zombies, and I get tired of it. I got tired of it in The Walking Dead. I got tired of it. It's exactly the same plot as The Walking Dead video games too, and those controls aren't fast zombies. Those are more quick time, press E really fast to fight a zombie off. Sure, and it's the same thing, and they're all tinted brown. I'm not a huge fan of these sort of games anyway, so when I see stuff like this, it just further keeps me from wanting to buy this. Now, that being said, I am the B in the alphabet community. The one that they want to pander to in a lot of this current situation, especially when we have the Anitas of the world.
We're at war with Anita.
Oh, that bitch.
Especially when those type of people are so influential in these games. You would think you would want to, I don't know, pander to this sort of crowd and demographic, and and that if that's the case, then yes, I would gladly accept a review copy of this game. But if they can review it before it comes out as good, then I can review it as garbage before it comes out, right? I can review it as, this game is terrible, it's another generic run-of-the-mill zombie shooter, they treat their employees horribly, all of these things. So what do they endorse this? Do they condone this? I think they might. Also, thank you guys so much. $5 SS, £5 super chat. Did you watch the animated Clone Wars? Any guitar strumming today? There will be guitar strumming today, and no, I did not watch the Clone Wars. Thank you so much. Also, Scorpius Bob, $3 super sticker, fist bumps. Fist bumps are always welcome. Joseph Bino, it's $4.99 super chat. You need to show them a strike. Hit them with the riding crop. Thank you so much. Naughty Dog. I mean, I always say that we need to rub their nose in this. So, sure, I'll further rub Naughty Dog's nose in some of the stuff that they're doing. And, yeah, I'll compare it to the Captain Marvel stuff that I was actually there covering. And I'll compare it to all the other garbage. Somebody was saying compare it to Star Wars, and they're, they're 86%. Is Star Wars still at 86% on Rotten Tomatoes? I bet it is, because somebody was telling me to do that. Are you just telling me what the Quartering did? I gotta watch his video. I know he did a video on some of this, on the fake reviews. That's why you guys are like, just here, go to their thing. All right. I have a policy of, if I know I'm going to cover something, is not to not watch somebody else's video on it. Look out, Tower Radio. Thank you so much. $2 super chat. The Last of Us 2 Part 2 may be the best for TP. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars. Here we go. We're going to look at it in real time. It'll load. Is it still at 80s? It's still at 86. What are you doing? It's still at 86%. It's still. How is it still? This thing just released on streaming. How is it still 98,000 people, and it's just so happens to coincidentally balance out at 86% still? Oh, all right. You got me. This is just as fake as Star Wars and Captain Marvel and all these fake. It's got to be fake. John Powers, $5 super chat. Youngest is an esport league. Lay of leg mostly. All 19 of them canceled their Last of Us 2 pre-orders 2 days ago. You know what? I don't like pre-ordering games, especially from AAA companies. Especially, this is why I usually wait until after something is, at least reviewed by people that, I can kind of trust to review it. People who actually play the things. People are going to give me a more critical than, I loved it because it's a new video game sort of review. And yeah, we get plenty of those sort of people too. Jiggle Cam, get out of here. We get plenty of those sort of people who do love absolutely everything just because it's new, just because it's the new shiny, just because it's the newest, like, oh, it's the new game and I'm going to love it because it's the new. I was guilty of that with Red Dead 2. I assumed I was going to love it because the last one was really, really good. But here's the thing. They changed so much of the mechanic of Red Dead 2 that it was unplayable without getting caught every 5 seconds, without using like a cheat to get rid of your wanted level. It was just unplayable. You accidentally bump into an NPC and then they start punching you. So you can't just walk away from them because they're going to keep on attacking you. So what happens is you end up having to punch them back, and 1 or 2 punches and then they die. And of course, then if anybody sees that, well, you're wanted anyway. And then if they don't see it, you got to drag their body away the crap out of there. But every time you got to drag their body out of there, then somebody pops up and they're like, hey, help, you did. Oh. Tell me what you think in the comment section once I clip this. I'll probably clip out the whole discussion on pizza. I don't know.